Good evening, everybody. We're live in the pits of Motorcast. This is your host, Dave. I got on the line Nitro Fuel Altered driver Buddy Hall. Hey, Buddy, how's it going, buddy?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Awesome. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. I do.
So, Buddy, you got your own Nitro Fuel Altered car now. Tell us about it.
Yeah. So, well, I have my old car, which is a blown alcohol car. I've been driving for the last, 8-9 years, and then last year I drove for Tom Motrey in his car, and then currently building a new car. So I have a lot of hands on deck helping me with that, which I appreciate. Right now the car is at Ty Baumgartner's, and he's helping me with mounting the rear wing and building the front wing and mounting the body. So as soon as he's done, pretty much next thing left to do is get the drivetrain in it and drag it to the track and see what happens. Hopefully it stays in one piece. That's the goal. We're pretty excited, that's for sure.
Oh, okay. So the car you currently has the blown alcohol, you said, right?
Yeah. And over the winter I've done some work to that car as well, just try to step it up a little bit. And I want to stay in that car and stay fresh, stay in the seat, and stay sharp. So that way, when the new car is finished, I can just transfer right over and not be without seat time. So plan on running the old car maybe 3 to 4 times this summer, and then I was really hoping to get the new car out this spring, but things never really work the way you want them to, and so it's looking more like this fall or even maybe this winter, drag it down south and run somewhere over the winter. But hey, whatever it takes, and it'll eventually get done. And again, man, we're sure wound up about it. It should be a great time. A lot of good people involved. Definitely couldn't do it without people helping me and giving me opportunities to get discount parts. John Force Racing has helped me with that. Don Schumacher Racing has helped me with that. I have a friend that he and I work together, and we purchased a CNC mill and a CNC lathe together, and we're actually building parts for Top Fuel Harley bikes and Pro Fuel Harley bikes, but we're also building parts for my car at the same time as well. So it's really it's worked out really well, and it's going to be a big learning curve, but I think we'll be okay. That's for sure, and I think we'll have a lot of fun. And last time I checked, it's all about having fun, so it's all good.
Yeah, I heard if you're not having fun, then you don't need to be in the drag racing business.
That's right, man. I think you get to a certain level. If you really want to race at the pro level, I don't know how much fun there is at that level, but at the amateur level and the style racing I like to do, I think it's all about fun. And if you're not having fun while do it, and you surround yourself by great people and put some fuel in the tank and go out and have fun, man. Grill some cheeseburgers and when it's all said and done in the day, maybe have a cold beer or something. So life is good, man. It's again, it's all about. It's not just about putting the cars together and going fast and putting on a show, because obviously the fans love it, but it's also there's a lot of to me, family doesn't have to be blood. Family can be very close friends, and over the years I've been able to develop relationships with some people that to me are as good as family, and to bring them in the pits and have fun. And I don't know if there's anything cooler. I think if there was something cooler, I'd probably go do it. So if there's anybody out there that knows something cooler, let me know, because maybe I'll go do that. But until then, I think I'll just keep doing this. So it's all good.
So when you barbecue in the pits, what do you barbecue up?
Man, whatever. I prefer. Interestingly enough, I don't eat very much when I'm at the track. I really never have. Good cheeseburger is always good, and maybe a hot dog, but I don't eat very much. I like to keep my stomach a little bit empty. I'm more comfortable in the car that way, and for some reason I'm a little more focused that way. So from a driver's perspective, I drink a lot of fluids and generally have a nice big breakfast, and I don't really eat much during the day. You know, at the end of the day, maybe I'll throw down on some grub, but during the day, not so much. But man, all the other crew guys, they like to eat, right? They like cheeseburgers and whatever else, man. There's always some good pit moms, as I call them, and they're generally wives or girlfriends of the crew and the driver or whoever, and they always enjoy bringing food and desserts and all that good stuff. So interestingly enough, I think a lot of people, a lot of fans, they don't see that part of it, and I think that's a big part of drag racing. I think that's what makes it so great for those people who continue to do it. It's truly a subculture, and again, if there was something cooler, I'd go out and do it. But I love this sport, man, and I love promoting the sport, and I love the people that are in it, and it's all good. So.
Yeah, I keep trying to tell families, bring your kids out, make sure the kids come out, because they're the future of drag racing.
Yeah, well, the future of drag racing, I can tell you, I mean, it's changed. I've been going to the track since I can kind of remember. I think my dad and my uncle dragging me to the track, probably at the youngest at maybe 3, 4, or 5 years old. I can start remembering things at the racetrack at 6, 7 years old. I've seen it evolve. I don't want to date myself and make myself sound old because I'm not that old, at least not yet. But I've definitely seen the sport evolve, and unfortunately, I have to say I see it shrinking a little bit. And I think that's where all of us drivers and team owners and people that are involved, I think we need to do a better job at promoting the sport and getting more people to the track, man, because I think drag racing is about as American as it gets. As a matter of fact, and I hate to be quoted on this because I've never really truly verified it, but as far as I know, drag racing is one of the only, if not the only, sport derived from America. I think just about every sport, was derived from another country or another sport or whatever. So I think when I think of drag racing, I just think America. I think it's about as American as it gets, and again, I think that's one of the things that just makes it so darn cool.
Yeah, I think that event you were doing, that live video feed on Facebook, that didn't have as many people as it should have had, did it?
No, I can't say that that's drag racing's fault. I always some of that's probably my fault, with not promoting that enough. And I'm going to get back to some of that stuff. I've been really busy in the off season, man. Starting a new job and working on a couple small businesses that I have invested in that keeps me really busy. And so I haven't had as much time over the last 8 months as I normally have to promote the sport like I like to. And I definitely want to get back to those things. I purchased a couple new in-car cameras this year, which I'm pretty excited about. They're 4K. They're made by Nikon, which I'm pretty excited about. So maybe get some in-car footage going again, and maybe get some live feed going again. I got some new live feed technology. It's pretty cool. So we'll see how it goes. Hey, you know what, man? I got so much going on that at this point I go with my own flow. You know what I mean? It's just however it works out is however it works out. But I can tell you this: I'm excited to grab a steering wheel and smash a loud pedal because it's been a while. So I am pretty excited to do that. That's one thing I do know.
Now, with this blown alcohol car, where you said you're going to do a few runs, where are you going to be running at?
Yeah, so I have a couple on the schedule. I plan to run, which I'm most excited about, the World Fielder Nationals. I've never got to run there. There's always been somehow, some way overlap in schedules, and so this is the first year I'm able to get up. I'm pretty excited about that. Scott Galter puts on a heck of an event, and in my opinion, older than you haven't ran there yet. You're almost on a fuel alter driver, and so I haven't been there yet. So I feel like I need to go there. So I'm going to drag my junk up there, and hopefully it runs a little bit better than it has in the past. Over the winter, I put a new supercharger on it and changed a few things. So give it a little more tunability, and definitely should pick up some ET in mile per hour. So maybe we can go there and be competitive and have some fun. Most importantly, have fun. And that's what it's all about.
Now, what kind of car is that blown alcohol car?
body. It's got a 565 Chevy in it, 1471 blower, 13-gallon pump, MSC 20 ignition. Pretty standard deal, but it runs really well. It runs consistent. It's tuned to be a 7.0 car. I do know that it'll go faster than that, but that's all we've really done with it in the past. It had a smaller blower in it before, and it kind of, after 1,000 foot, it probably wouldn't get out of its own way. So now it had a big blower, and it should definitely pick itself up and move on the backside of the track, which I'm pretty excited about.
And now with the new nitro fuel altered that you're working on, what kind of car is that one?
Yeah, so that's also going to be a 23 T-body as well. I have two bodies for it, actually. I have a Fiat body for it, but I'm going to start with a 23 T-body. I like those bodies. It's kind of always been my style of my car, so I'm going to start with the tune-up. It'll be very, very similar to what I'm used to now. The Tom Patrice car, and so that's kind of the direction that car is going.